The sun shines bright as it moves across my face. I feel the light and everything is in its place. Oh, I woke up feeling great. Today was made for me, and life is good the way it should.
I told you weren't listening the entire time I was gloating. Jesus.
Don't feel bad, okay?
Men.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And let's get ready for baseball. At this time, I've got a few reminders. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a concession stand. It is situated directly behind the grandstand. Lots of refreshments and goodies. Popcorn, nachos with cheese. Sausage wrap. Anything else?
Gatorade?
Test.
Gatorade, water. Ladies and gentlemen, also from time to time I will be asking for some names of tunes that I will be playing. And if you can name the tune, just come up to the press box window and receive yourself a free Music City courtesy of Lowell Baseball. Once again, I will be asking.
Unless you're from PSJA. Unless you're wearing maroon. What?
Testing 1, 2. Test.
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 Ladies and gentlemen, this time we will be introducing the players for both teams, beginning with the PSJA Bears. Number 1, Cameron McDonald. Number 5, Hector Canales. Number 7, Eric Madera. Sorry about that, Eric Madera. Number 10, Tim Ramirez. Number 14, Andrew Castaneda. Number 15, Jesus Cantú. Number 18, Andy Aquino. Number 33, Rene Ramon. Starting lineup for the Bears this evening, Batting first, shortstop number 8, Kike Rubio. Batting second, pitcher number 11, Hello Salinas. Batting third, playing third base, number 9, Gabriel Murillo. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 19, Christine Sanchez. Batting fifth, catcher, number 12, Mark Licerio. Batting sixth, right fielder, number 2, Andrew De La Cerda. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 4, Chris Manchu. Batting eighth, designated hitter, number 6, Michael Castillo. And batting ninth, playing left field, number 21, Mark Castillo. Playing center field this evening for the Bears, number 17, Troy Flores. The Bears are coached by head coach Marco Guajardo, assisted by Eric Madera, Andres Rosales, and Jaime Castañeda. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Palmview Lobo. Number 4, Emmanuel Garcia. Number 5, Efraín Hernandez. Number 10, Fabian Pena. Number 11, Andrew Puente. Number 12, Mario Marron. Number 13, Gio Perez. Number 17, Oliver Leal. Starting lineup for your Lobos. Batting first, number 6, playing second base, Edgar Salinas. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 2, Steve Pena. Batting third, playing third base, number 15, Eliazar Cheno Garcia. Batting fourth, designated hitter, number 7, Rich Rocha. Batting fifth, catcher, number 8, Cesar Rosales. Batting sixth, number 9, playing right field, Jose Chapa. Batting 7, playing first base, number 21, Ernesto Neto Gata. Batting 8, left fielder, number 1, Eddie Hinojosa. Batting 9, playing center field, number 3, Carlos Fuente. Pitching this evening for the Lobos, number 14, Ezequiel Guaracha. Ladies and gentlemen, also on team number 18, Lionel Perez. Coaches for the Lobos, head coach Manuel Garcia Jr., assisted by Mario Hernandez, Mateo Garcia, Michael Segovia, Danny Zúñiga, and Jorge Arias. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time I would like to ask everyone to please rise, remove all hats and caps, as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to La Jolla Baseball Complex. Welcome to the La Jolla Baseball Complex for Game 2 of this playoff matchup between the visiting PSJA Bears and the La Jolla Palmview Lobos. Last night's pitcher, Chris Rocha, pitched a gem, going the distance in a 2-0 victory for the Lobos. Rocha allowed 1 hit with 12 strikeouts in an amazing performance. This was remarkable because prior to this game, PSJA was scoring a little over 7 runs a game in its previous 8 games. The Lobos come into this game riding a late season surge that saw them going from possibly out of the playoffs to a claim or a share of the district title with Edinburgh North. I've got here Jonathan Salinas. He's been covering the Palmview Lobos all year, knows the team front and back, and he's also had a chance to talk with Marco Guajardo from PSJ. What was your take from last night's game, Jonathan?
Well, last night was the second time all season PSJA had seen them. The first time it was their season opener. They lost at 6-4. And, since then, Coach Guajardo's felt like they've had a target on their back. He came into this season thinking that, people weren't giving them the respect that they deserve because they lost a lot of big names. They've been playing with something to prove, just like the Palmview Lobos have. They've never been this far in their school history, so it should be an interesting matchup for tonight.
And who are the key players right now on the Bears side that we have to look forward to tonight?
Well, I think you saw one of them last night on the mound. Gabriel Murillo. He went the distance as well, but one costly error and one big shot by Eddie Hinojosa just sealed the game for Palmview. So it's going to be interesting to see if Helo, usually they're starting center fielder, he's going to be on the mound tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can go because he was a starting pitcher in their first matchup, and the Palmview Lobos kind of got after him early on. So I think it's going to rely on Helo and how he can manage this Palmview offense.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break before the first pitch, and we'll come right back. All right, welcome back to the game. Kike Rubio up to the plate for the PSJA Bears. Guaracha comes out strong with a fastball right down the middle. The count's 1-0 or 0-1, excuse me. Guaracha really doesn't have to, during the season, he really didn't have to spend a lot of time on the mound because they had their stud in Chris Rocha, but he's serviceable and more than serviceable, and he's had a good season, right, Jonathan?
Yeah, he has a lot of experience under his belt. That's another good thing. He's been on this varsity program for the last 4 years with Chris Rocha. But like you said, Rocha has been their workhorse. He's, I think, 9-0, 9-1, I believe. So, Rocha's been their go-to guy. Ezequiel has struggled here and there a little bit, but pretty sure Coach Garcia feels confident in him to be able to seal up this game for him.
And Kike Rubio right there with a pop-up to right field. And our right fielder tonight is, let's see.
Jose Chapa?
Jose Chapa, yes. Like I said, Jonathan knows this team inside and out. So
you spend a lot of time in the dugout with these guys. You kind of learn their names.
you've had a chance to see, all the La Jolla schools, a lot of the teams in 35A.
Most of the teams in 35A.
Yeah, and Marco Guajardo's PSJA team is always stellar, year in and year out.
Yeah, like I said, they came into this year with a big target on their back, bigger than usual, because Coach Guajardo thought that, people weren't giving them the respect that they deserve, and mainly the media, counting them down and out. So.
Mm-hmm. And Salinas right now at the plate, he'll be also pitching tonight. Can he put up Can he put up the kind of numbers that Rocha did last night with the 12 strikeouts, one hit? Is he one of those types of players?
I don't know that he's a dominating pitcher like Rocha to go after you like that, but with the pitches that he does have, he has good placement, and I know that if he can hit his spots like Coach Garcia knows he can very much go the distance. As far as putting up 12 strikeouts a night, I don't know, but hey, anything's possible in the game of baseball.
Yeah, but Guaracha is one of their better hitters, though, if not the best hitter on this Palmview squad. No, am I wrong? Jonathan's waving me off on that one. I know that during the season, I know that talking with some of the other teams in the district that they thought that his bat was the best.
Well, as of lately, maybe it hasn't been what it's usually been. I know Neto's been the one. First base has been the one. Coming up with the big pops. I know against Del Rio, he had a beautiful shot to left center that kind of knocked out that left fielder. He hit the wall and kind of saw stars there. He was lying on the ground for a little bit. So, Neto's been the one that's really been hitting the ball hard. Eddie last night with that big monster shot over the left field fence. So this offense has producing without Guaracha's bat as of late.
Oh, and he catches him with the breaking ball outside. Great control at the plate by Salinas right now. Or excuse me, Salinas at the plate right now. The count right now is it's a full count, 3-2, 1 out, and Salinas is looking to get on base. They need to do something. They need to produce early with this Palmview squad.
Yeah, they need to put up some early runs, and looks like Salinas is not going to be able to get
on it. But Guaracha's showing some speed. I mean, Rocha is one of those pitchers that, you don't know. Beautiful shot on the mound right now, and Sanchez at the plate. Murillo at second. Yeah, they're just keeping the balls away from this guy right now.
It's going to be interesting to see what he's going to trust now,
Yeah, if he's going to throw away. It looks like he's going to throw away. And it looks like he missed his mark on that one. Murillo's coming home from third, and it looks like, this is going to be cut off, and he scores easily from second base. Murillo scores off the Sanchez hit. And the Bears take an early 1-0 lead.
Now batting for the Bears, number 12, catcher Mark Miserio.
So far, you got to see last night's game. What's the difference between last night's game and tonight's game so far for the Bears?
Well, just by this half inning that we've seen so far, I can already tell you it's the offense. Last night they could not get anything done against Rocha and his fantastic night. He pitches between 89 and 92 consistently and tops out at around 94, 95 miles an hour. So, when you see a pitcher like that with that type of velocity and that type of control, there's bound to be some struggles.
At the plate right now for the Bears is Mark Licero. He'll be the catcher for the Bears tonight. One run's okay. I mean, especially with this Palmview squad, they've been able to come back from deficits all year.
Yeah, for this Palmview offense, as of late, a one-run deficit right now is not something for them to worry about. Lately, towards the end of their season, they've been putting up nice numbers against great teams like Edinburgh North, La Jolla, and Cherryline. And it seems like they have a flair for the dramatic. They like to come back late in the game, when it counts, bottom of the seventh, even bottom of the ninth in extra innings. I've seen them do it. So it's going to be interesting to see how they respond in this bottom half of the frame.
The count's even right now for Licero, and Guaracha comes out with a fastball outside. And right now I think he's just trying to keep Licero guessing, trying to get him to chase a ball outside of the zone. But, Guaracha's, from seeing him, 3-4 times this year, the kid can play.
The kid can play, but I think right now more what's bothering him is his confidence. He's trying to find that confidence. He's struggled lately. He's had short outings. And I think the biggest thing for him right now is his mentality.
Oh, boy, folks. Going to be honest with you, we just got told that there was lightning in the area, so they're going to have to delay the game.
And this might mean trouble because they flipped a coin for weather conditions, and the winner of Game 1 takes the series if the weather persists like this.
Really? No doubleheader tomorrow?
No doubleheader tomorrow. Winner of game 1 takes it.
Wow. That would be something. Yeah, so if that and it's a funny thing right now. You see, you'll see Coach Orlando Garcia, the athletic director for PSJA, on the field right now, and I know he doesn't want that to happen. Looks like he's telling them that they're talking about the weather conditions out there.
Well, the field is certainly cleared.
Yeah, you know what? It's beautiful out right now, but when lightning's in the area, they've got to clear the field for 20 minutes. So
it was so misleading. It looked like such a great day for baseball. The sun was out.
Nice weather.
Nice weather.
A little bit of a breeze here in La Jolla, and if you haven't been out to this stadium, it's the best in the valley for baseball. I mean, Brownsville's got some nice soccer complexes, but when it comes to baseball, La Jolla has the state of the art as far as most of the press boxes that you'll see in the valley. You won't find the space that you have here in the press box. Everything's well covered.
Or the air conditioning.
Yeah, and the air conditioning. Company as well. But yeah, I believe Coach Garcia is probably out there telling them, lightning never killed anybody. So let's get this going.
Well, Coach Garcia wouldn't be too eager either. He won game 1. He's not in much of a rush to.
No, I meant Coach Orlando Garcia, the athletic director for PSJA. So if that's the case, usually it's a 20-minute delay.
Will be having a slight delay because of lightning in the area.
Yeah, they're going to have to put everybody inside the dugouts.
When I first saw the flash, I thought maybe someone was flickering a light in here, taking a photo or something. I didn't realize it was actually lightning. Kind of shimmered off the glass in here.
Yeah, we'll have to find out the conditions for this game to be restarted.
Well, at least we can take a much-needed water break if you like.
Yeah. Well, that leads me to this. You can actually go on to our other game of the night, which is UTPA versus Sacramento State, where PSJA's Brian Ramirez is batting 5th tonight for the Bronx versus Sacramento State. And Sacramento State is leading the WAC in baseball right now. They're in first place, but UTPA hasn't lost a series in over a month, so they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, Coach Manny Mantrana knows his baseball, and he's had some big wins under his belt.
All right, folks, we just got the word right now. It's going to be a 30-minute delay here from the baseball complex. So we're going to go to a commercial. We'll be right back. We'll see what we can do for the rest of the evening here.
We need to cut a commercial for the Paint Auto Group's Automotive On Demand program. Most car dealers have a gorgeous young lady in their commercial.
That's a great idea. We need one too.
Be right back.
She can tell people how to check out all the videos on the makes
And models that the Paint Auto Group has to choose from. We need to cut a commercial for the Paint Auto Group's Automotive On Demand program. Most car dealers have a gorgeous young lady in their commercial.
That's a great idea. We need one too.
Be right back.
She can tell people how to check out all the videos on the makes
And models that the Paint Auto Group has to choose from. We need to cut a commercial for the Paint Auto Group's Automotive On Demand program. Most car dealers have a gorgeous young lady in their commercial.
That's a great idea. We need one too.
Be right back.
She can tell people how to check out all the videos on the makes
And models that the Paint Auto Group has to choose from. We need to cut a commercial for the Paint Auto Group's Automotive On Demand.
right, folks, we're back, and the game is delayed another 30 minutes, so we're at 7:27 right now, so this game wouldn't resume until about 8 o'clock. We're probably going to have to go off air for about 30 minutes, which makes this game going to be a long game, because this first inning right now, it took about, so far it's taken about 20 minutes right now. So
About 20 minutes. And it's always interesting to see who responds after a after a delay like this. You know, PSJ had the bats going. Are they going to be able to keep that up once they come back into, you know, that always kind of kills the momentum going on. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but these sort of delays can also mean the worst.
Oh, most definitely. You know, this is where composure and poise and a little bit of seasoned athletes, you know, help you out there.
So we've got 30 minutes before we start here. Plenty of time to go get some food.
You know, this is one of those things, you get to this time of the season, you don't want it to actually be the reason that a game is called, but it's very interesting that if the game is called due to weather, that the winner of game one would actually take the whole thing.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure Coach got to see our Palmview's not too worried about if this game resumes or not. You know, he already has game one under his belt. Coach Guajardo and the Bears are really the ones biting their nails right now, hoping this rain goes away.
Well, this is one of those things right now. You're looking around, you're looking in the stands, and there's no rain. It's just lightning. And the horrible thing about that is that the trainers usually have a little box that records where exactly the the lightning is coming from and how far it is away. And if there's another strike in between now and then, it gets pushed back, and it gets pushed back, and it gets pushed back. So So let's take one more quick commercial break, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do as far as this broadcast until 8 o'clock. I don't see. All right, folks, if you're just logging on right now, we got some information for the weather around the area. Hidalgo and Ingleside are now in the Falfurrias gym. It looks like they've got a tornado storm warning in Falfurrias. And in McAllen, a thunderbolt just hit in the McAllen area. So it looks like this might be one of those shortened evenings for baseball. So stick with us. We'll get back with you, and we'll have video of the field until something actually happens. All right, I appreciate it. There is a game going on right now at UTPA between Sacramento State and the UTPA Bronx. So go ahead and click on over there if your need for baseball is that dire. But we're supposed to resume about 8 o'clock if the weather gets better, which, to be honest with you, it doesn't look like it's going to get better. It looks like everything's coming out of the west, and we've got it looks like a good thunderstorm coming this way. So if Jonathan is right, this game will be called, and Palmview will advance to the next round. So if you see the group of people on the field right now, Jonathan is the guy to your left as Chelsea zooms in. So Orlando Garcia, the athletic director of PSJA, is in the middle. I believe he's trying to stop the rain. And so they're discussing what exactly will happen in this situation. And getting a text from Jonathan on the field right now. Originally, it was going to be an hour and 30-minute delay. But it looks like they scratched that, and it's only going to be a 30-minute delay. So we're still scheduled for around 8 o'clock tonight. So it's going to be an interesting evening if this keeps going on. And we had more lightning above us right now. Each time that happens, it looks like it's going to be another 30 minutes. This game probably will be called the way this is looking. So, and in McAllen, between Edinburgh North and Nicky Rowe High School, there's a 30-minute delay now in McAllen because of lightning. So this could be one of those quick evenings, like I said. We'll go to break real quick, and we'll come right back. Bear with us, folks.
Man program. Most car dealers have a gorgeous young lady in their commercial.
That's a great idea. We need one too.
Be right back.
She can tell people how to check out all the videos on the makes
And models that the Paint Auto Group has to choose from. We need to cut a commercial for the Paint Auto Group's Automotive On-Demand program. Most car dealers have a gorgeous young lady in their commercial.
That's a great idea. We need one too.
Be right back.
She can tell people how to check out all the videos on the makes
And models that the Paint Auto Group has to choose from.
All right, folks. Looks like with the last lightning strike that came down probably about no more than 400 yards away from here, lit up the sky around the baseball stadium. I don't know if this game's going to be resumed. It looks like they're calling everybody into the huddle here between the officials, Orlando Garcia from PSJA, our officials here from La Jolla ISD, and yeah, this doesn't look good. It's a good thing for me because I don't usually do play-by-play, so this will be a short evening for me and for your ears as well. So we've got everybody right now talking. If Jonathan is right, PSJA is going to be very disappointed to get in here and get a run in the first inning and have the game called like this. But that's why you do the flips. I'm getting word right here from one of our La Jolla insiders right now that they're actually trying to get a Thursday, Friday, Saturday game for this week. Yeah, but they were worried that Thursday was going to be the day that was going to rain, and it hasn't started raining down here yet, but the lightning is coming down consistently. So right now it looks like everybody's jockeying to see how long they can delay this game. I'm not sure how smart it is to take a group of people out into a field where lightning's crashing down around you, but they're out there trying to get this resolved right now. So. Because right now we're at 7:44, and game would have resumed about 8 o'clock in about another 16 minutes. But with the lightning coming down, it has to get extended each time it comes down. So, and our PA announcer is doing everything possible to keep everybody involved right now. But I think if we pan around to the crowd, you'll see that everybody's kind of standing up waiting to see what exactly is going to happen. See what's going to happen right now with the officials. Everybody's kind of standing up. They're hoping that this game is going to continue to be played, at least on the PSJA side. For the Palmview fans, they've done what they could last night to secure to secure an advancement. All right, we've gotten word that the game is going to be delayed until 8:30, so we're going to make the update right now on the website page for this and also on Twitter. So they're going to do everything possible, but with the weather the way it is, I don't know if we're going to come back. No, if you outside in the fields around us, you would have just saw lightning came down. There's probably 3 strikes in right there. So, yeah, it doesn't look too good. Okay, so we've got a delay till 8:30 with the lightning still coming down around us, so we'll see what happens. We are updating the website as we speak. Feel free to go watch the Pan Am game. We haven't got any updates that they have been canceled, so you can watch the
If you leave the premise, if you leave outside of the entrance gates, you must present your stuff on the way back in, or you will have to pay once again. Once again, if you lose your stuff to come into the game, you will have to pay once again.
No, this is one of those games where PSJA is a perennial playoff team that does really well. They don't want to lose on this thing, but we're watching. You can watch right outside of right field, and Lightning's still coming out down there. It's coming off to our west of us. It doesn't look like this is going to get any better real quick, because right now in McAllen we're getting word that they've canceled they're not canceling the game, but they have a 30-minute delay there. There's tornadoes in Falfurrias, tornado warnings, so they have Hidalgo and Ingleside inside of a gym in Falfurrias. So this is going to be one of those situations where it looks like the weather is going to play a big factor in tonight's game. Yeah, but and right now we have depending on where everybody went, probably under the stands right now. We've got a pretty packed house here, so this is probably one of the better games. The Edinburgh North row game is being played as well right now, but they're in a delay. So we have two really good games, with two really great teams, or four really great teams, and they're not being able to play right now. And they're playing Thriller around us right now with this weather. So, folks, we're gonna stop the broadcast for a little bit. We'll come back on in about 30 minutes right now. Oh my gosh! If we had instant replay, that would be great right now, because it just crashed down. It's getting closer to us right now as we speak. That last strike. Yeah, they're having everybody go underneath the stands now. Oh, the game. Just getting word right now that the game has been postponed officially till 4 p.m. tomorrow. So it looks like they aren't going to call the game. So.
I think it's in their UAO rules. I thought it was supposed to be whoever wins the first game and they cancel this one should win this second one.
Yeah, that's the word that Jonathan got was that if whoever won the first game, if there was a weather delay the second game, the first game would take the series. But it looks like, I'm not sure if it's a inning thing. They only got one inning in. They probably wanted to get at least six or three.
Well, we'll be back over here tomorrow at 4.
Not the kind of game you wanted to have, especially on such a nice night, to get it called this way. It's just it's not one of those situations that I don't think anybody here is happy with, especially if you have to come back tomorrow. It's probably going to be humid as can be.
Yeah, true. Well, let's see what happens tomorrow with these Palmview.
The question is, can you pitch Rocha tomorrow then?
True.
So we'll have to look at that, see what Palmview does tomorrow if they pitch Rocha, because he'll have a day rest. So
yeah, true.
So it's going to be interesting tomorrow.
Then you got back the Bears pitcher.
Yeah. Gabriel Murillo.
Murillo?
Yeah, so we're who knows if he. Oh, okay. We're getting word from Jonathan that because of UIL rules. Oh, Jonathan's going to come back on the mic.
Oh my God, what a long trip up
Okay,
here.
what you were on the field. What happened, Jonathan?
Well, they were looking at the Weather Channel. You know, there was a big wall of green just headed our way. You know, there was a lot of rain in the forecast. The lightning has gotten a little bit worse, so they've postponed the first game till tomorrow at 4 p.m.
And will the second game be played at PSJA, or will they play it right here?
No, it will be a doubleheader here at La Jolla. So if they're able to make it through the first game, second game, if necessary, will commence right here, 30 minutes afterwards.
Wow. So, well, it looks like our Friday night is done early.
I guess we have a date then.
Yes.
I can schedule a date.
Yeah. So we'll be good for tomorrow. So you'll be able to catch the action here on 956sports.com. We'll have, since it's a doubleheader here, we'll have both games here live on 956sports.com. Hopefully the weather's a little bit better tomorrow. But we appreciate you guys stopping in, watching the two-thirds of an inning that we had. And we'll resume tomorrow at 4 o'clock. For for Jonathan Salinas, this is Jake Berry with 956sports.com. And we'll see you tomorrow.